Okay, we're going to look at some more exam type questions looking at volume of a prism. Now you won't always just get told what the area of the base is, and some of them could be slightly more complicated areas to work out. So we've got two examples here for us to try together, looking at volume of a prism, and then I'll leave you to try some yourselves. Okay, so we've got this feeding trough, it's 4 metres long, it's prism shaped, the uniform cross section is made up of a rectangle and a semicircle as shown. That's this part here, and we want to find the full volume. Okay, what we need to start by doing then is we need to start by finding the area of this cross section bits, the area of this part here. So we've got two parts to this, we've got a rectangle and we've got a semicircle. Area of a rectangle is length times breadth, which is 0.6 times 0.25. So 0.6 times 0.25, that is 0.15. And remember our units, meters squared. Area of a circle. Area of a circle is pi r squared. 0.6 would be the diameter of that circle. So your radius would be half of that, which would be 0.3. So we're doing pi times 0.3 squared. Apologies for my writing on this. So pi times 0.3 squared, that is 0.2827. That would be a full circle though. I don't have a full circle. I've got half a circle. So let's divide it by 2. Which is 0.1414. Total area then. Add them both together. 0.15 add 0.1414 and be 0.2914 metres squared. Haven't finished there. We've been asked to find the volume. What I've found so far is the area of the cross section. So I've found the area of the base. Now, volume of a prism, we've done the hard part now, which is good, is the area of the base times the height. Area of the base is the bit that we've just worked out. So 0.2914. The height is the distance that we can push that cross section through, which here would be 4 metres. So I need to times that by 4. Times 4. And we get 1.165 metres squared. Now I'm asked for an answer to 2 significant figures. So that'd be 1.2 metres squared, and that's to 2 significant figures. Oh, not metres squared. Oh dear. Let's fix that. What should it be? We've worked out a volume, so my answer needs to be metres cubed. Okay, we'll try a second question then. So our next question here, we've got a wooden toy box. It's in the shape of a prism. Here is the uniform cross section, so that's the part that we can push all the way through. And we want to find the volume of the box in cubic metres. Okay, big hint there in the question. We want this final answer in cubic metres. All my lengths here are in centimetres. Easiest way is to convert that straight away and just have them all in metres to start with. Okay, so looking at the dimensions here then, that was 65 centimetres, that would be 0.65 metres, 40 centimetres, 0.4 metres, and so on. So that would be 0.8 metres and 0.3 metres. Let's split this into shapes that we can find the area of then. I'm going to cut a line down here. That gives me a rectangle, 0.4 and 0.6 and 0.65. And if I cut across here, I get a second rectangle and a triangle. So I'm going to name these 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so the area of the first one is a rectangle, so my area is L times B, which is 0.65 times 0.4. Which is 0.26 metres squared. Second area is this other rectangle over here. Every rectangle still L times B. Quite straightforward, this part here is 0.3. This part here, this length along here, that full bit along the bottom is 80, bit across the top is 40, so it is just half of it. It's not always the case, but it is in this one. So it's 0.3 times 0.4. Which is 0.12. Third one, it's a triangle. Every triangle is a half times base times height, which is a half times base of the triangle is my 0.4. I've not left myself enough room here. Let me just move this over a bit. So number 3, area is a half times base times height, which is a half times 0.4 times, whole distance here is 0.65, this part here is 0.3, so this part here must be 0.35. Definitely not left myself enough room here. So 0.5 times 0.4 times 0.35 is 0.07. Total area, add them all up, so we get 0.26 plus 0.12 plus 0.07. It comes out as 0.45 metres squared. Now that again is the area, not the volume. Volume of a prism is the area of the base times the height. The area of the base is the bit that we've just worked out, so it's 0.45. The height's the distance that we can push that base through. We can push that base through 100 centimetres, so I'm going to times that by 100. Which gives us 45 metres. I've done that again. Cubed. Oh, my bad writing. Let's try again. 45 metres cubed. There we go. Okay, I'll leave you to try some of these yourself.